Hi, this is Adam here again. You joined me just finishing work on a very standard Tuesday afternoon, evening. This is the Stopford building in Manchester's Oxford Road, part of the university where they do chemistry and medical sciences. Very high-powered stuff indeed, lots of labs. I'm not allowed in many of them. Now, this isn't about me, this isn't about the uni. This is about, well, it's a follow-on from the one I did this morning in the car. And I thought, bearing in mind we're having all these sort of debates and all these conversations about immigration and about the EU and about this and that, pictures paint 1,000 words. This is Oxford Road, going to go down into Rusholme, and I do this walk every single day of the week. Today is just a bog standard afternoon. And rather than pontificating about this or that, it might be better just to film and then just let you see what I see. First thing we notice is a very good, you'll have to sort of see what's behind me unless I turn this round and just film what I see the other way. Maybe that's better. Yeah, let's try that. So I'll say bye and I'll turn the camera around and I'll keep talking and it might still hear me. So, in fact, technically speaking, oh no, this is still Oxford Road, it becomes Wilmslow Road in a bit. So we're just leaving the uni area. Now, I've just passed someone homeless sitting in the Sainsbury's thing. I don't really want to point a camera because it's not very dignified, but I do want to try and capture the essence of just what we see in a mile. So there's the first homeless guy. First of probably many. We've got a charity shop, bookies and a kebab shop to our left. Beijing and Sichuan, is that how you pronounce it? Shows how it's red chili, not the best pronouncing some words. Oh, good old McDonald's and Subway and Domino's next. So, chili. Except you won't go hungry here. And in all the months I've been working here, I think I've been to that McDonald's once and I've never been to Subway. It's why, when you've got all these other things that you can go to. Pub on the left. Good pub, I go there quite often, play on the fruit machines. Probably lost more than I've won, but keeps me off the streets. And we've got the big hospital to our left, which is all kind of backs onto the uni building, so it's actually combined, it's a university hospital. Here we go, City Labs, a new home for biomedical science and innovation. So new buildings. Oh look, this project has been part funded by the European Union, investing in England's northwest, European Regional Development Fund. So, and I'm trying to be as objective as I can here, because in my last one I said I'm still a floating voter. I've not made up my mind yet. So everything I see will influence my decision. There's the first bit of obvious EU influence, for better or worse, they're taking care of that building. And as you can see on the right, all sorts of roadworks going on. And in fact, this is kind of de-carring it. It's going to become more cycle friendly. I don't quite know how. I think it's just going to become, I think they might even be banning cars. So it'll just be buses. Here's the main hospital. With all look of Starbucks in it. Everywhere. To our right, we've got some smaller shops. And yeah, I guess a real cross-section of people really, which is quite interesting. Just give you an idea of all the humanity who walk down this road. Now, touch wood, I've never had any issues here. Although literally, I'd say probably 60 seconds after I stopped filming today, I was kind of accosted by 3 drunk people at 8 in the morning. I say accosted, they didn't really do any harm, but you know, I could have possibly felt a bit threatened there, and that was literally just after I stopped filming, and that's one of the reasons I thought I'd film this. So here we've got, look at that great architecture. That's fantastic. Why don't we build stuff like that anymore? Look at that face. Who is it, I wonder? I think every new house should have a face looking over the door. I don't know whose face. As long as it's not David Cameron's. Right, where do we go? Fly high at the CMFT Charity Skydive. It's always good to see charitable stuff going on. Andrology Research Unit, Cardiovascular Trials Unit. Now look at all this pavement, this is all new. I guess this is what they're going to do to the whole of the road. So it's basically, I guess it used to be a lot wider for cars and a lot narrower for people, and now it's the other way around. I guess this black bit's for cycles. I don't know, oh no, maybe that bit. It's actually a bit confusing, and for someone like me who's quite minimal in my taste, quite aesthetic, if that's the word, you know, I like simple stuff. This is all it's a bit complicated, isn't it? It's a bit cluttered. Now when it comes to sort of architecture and street layout, what's more important to us? Is it functionality or is it aesthetics or both? Motorways are functional, but do we want all our streets to look like motorways? Whereas the Arc de Triomphe is probably one of the most beautiful places on earth, but imagine if every road was like driving around the Arc de Triomphe. There's Whitworth Park over there, looking very, very nice indeed. Very green, very well kept. So whatever's going on in Manchester, oh, that's new, a countdown on the traffic light. Being a road geek, I find that kind of stuff interesting. I was surprised we've still got green men and red men actually. I'm surprised there's no red women and green women. Well, I did a song called Green Lady. Maybe I should give it to the traffic light people and we should have green ladies. Right, Old Mary's reproductive medicine.
That was the most poshest fucking hell ever.
So that snippet of conversation, I really wanted to capture that. Yeah, we're still recording. Just give you a slice of life on this street, because there's always something happening. Okay, here's the end of Oxford Road. Now it becomes Wilmslow Road. And we've got some fairly new buildings here. But if you look there, you see the older buildings. It's kind of interesting, old and new combining. And we're about to come into Rusholme itself, aka the Curry Mile. There's another subway. Just a second, in about 5 minutes. I don't do Subway. If I want a sandwich, I'll find a proper sandwich shop. Tesco's and My Local. And you can definitely feel we're getting away from the uni now. I look straight ahead and to the left. Just try not to be insensitive. Now, in fact, that was the guys I saw this morning. So they were a bit further down the road at 8:30. What else can I point out? I don't want to talk for the sake of talking, really. I just want to show you what I see. But this far anyway, I think you have to say it's been a pretty good atmosphere. Everyone seems quite chilled, quite happy. And let's say this, I know a lot of people slag off Britain, but I think this is an incredibly happy country. And I think the general level of banter and humour and wittiness, everyone is funny. Everyone makes jokes there, just as I said that, there's people laughing in the background. You know, we are a happy country. People here just, I don't know how, but we just kind of laugh and smile about everything. We're very witty. Even when we're moaning, it's kind of caustic and sarcastic. Thinking of people like Steve Coogan and Ricky Gervais, that kind of comedy. It's quite bitter. It's very British. And we're definitely getting into the more kind of cosmopolitan area now, certainly food-wise. If you like shisha, you'll be alright. You know what, I've never done shisha. Maybe I should one day. Think we're still filming. What's this? Muslim aid. Serving humanity. I don't know any details about that. You might want to look that up and do your own research. But they say, you give, we serve. Musicana. Now, if I'm going to be controversial, why spoil a habit of a lifetime? You know, people say, oh, there's no-go areas and stuff. Well, this is clearly one of the most Asian areas in Britain. Do I feel uncomfortable? Am I getting any shit from anyone? I'm almost tempted to go in the shop, just to sort of show. And you know, to anyone who kind of lives around here and sort of like thinks this is a no-brainer, you know, maybe you guys take this for granted, but there's lots of people in villages and small towns and suburbs who've maybe, you know, not really ever been somewhere like here on their own. And so what we all take for granted might be quite new, and I think the same would apply if we took some people here and we took them down to like Stoke Poges in Buckinghamshire. You know, and it's the thing about this small country is it's so different everywhere you go. You only have to go an hour from here and you'll be in the mountains. The only people you'll see will be sheep. Oh, no, that wasn't even road rage, that was friends beeping. Everyone's just happy, and this I'm really glad I've got this. I just want to show there's so much negativity, so much kind of stirred up trouble, but if you just get to street level, if you just get onto the street, most people are happy most of the time. Most people just get on with it. It's like the media's in a different world. Right, nearly at the car now. And it's not that busy. I've seen it a lot busier. Car-wise, rush hour's not really kicked off yet. Or maybe already cars is not driving on here. A couple more blocks. Oh, what's this? Let's have a chat as we're filming. Hey, excuse me, I hope you don't mind. I'm just filming a little documentary for our friends. Do you want to tell me just quickly what you're doing, just to get an idea?
Yeah, it's just raising money for the Human Relief Foundation.
Oh, okay. And what does that do? What's it for?
It's to raise for water and food for Syrian refugees.
Oh, nice one. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Thank you very much.
some of that's. There you go. I don't want to give you that. It's not British, but yeah, all the best. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. Well, there we go. Okay. Well, there's a good note to end the filming on. That's my little car. And there's a bit of modern Britain for you. A day in the life. Make of it what you will. See you later.